PDP governors, senators eye the All Progressives Congress. And then, Joshua, grateful to Nigeria, departs for next fight. Marwa insists on drug tests for core members. Nimet workers strike, disrupt flights. Federal government meets unions today. And then, $2 billion crude for loan. AGF promises carry probe amid rising protests. Court orders 54 banks to return 9.3 billion naira stolen by hackers. Yes, court orders 54 banks to return 9.3 billion naira stolen by hackers. And then let's get you some more stories quickly. Lagos local government chair aspirant withdraws for Obasa's son. Lagos local government chair aspirant withdraws for Obasa's son. Moving on, INEC moves to legalize voting without PVC. INEC moves to legalize voting without PVC. US indicts Nigerian for $690,000 scam, false citizenship claim. And then on killings, Tinubu demands fresh security blueprint from intelligence chiefs. Dangote, Mikano, 103 others get federal government's tax waivers. Whoa. Dangote, Mikano, 103 others get federal government's tax waiver. Okay. Let's get down to some more headlines now for you. Delta PDP defection, a game of survival. Dele Momodu is the one speaking here. And then NNPP lawmaker Sumaila confirms defection to the All Progressives Congress. APC local government aspirant backs Obasa's son for Agege Council poll. And then there is a full list here. Oboriwori, other sitting governors who dumped one party for another. Well, if I don't have the time to go through this list this morning, I will do that by 10:30 or 11 a.m. when I return. Okay? Yeah, but here is a full list. Oboriwori, others, other sitting governors who dumped one party for another. Oboriwori, Okowa, others dump PDP for APC. And then, okay, let's leave Punch newspaper now and check out how sunny the sun is with a couple of headlines here that I can see. 2027, defections heat PDP, loses Delta governor, rep member in Osun to APC. This defection thing. Well, okay. IMF to federal government, don't sideline poor Nigerians in energy subsidy reforms. I think I should also let you know that Rufai Oseni is at the IMF as I speak. And then 2027, defections hit PDP, loses Delta governor, rep member in Osun to APC. Airlines suspend flights as NIMET workers embark on indefinite strike. PDP governors decamping to APC shows we are moving towards totalitarianism. Oboriwori Okowa's defection, shocking. This is according to Bode George. Oboriwori Okowa's defection, very, very shocking. And you remember Dele Momodu is saying they are just running to save their heads. Everyone wants to cling to power. Yeah. But they don't know that God is the judge of all. God is the owner of that thing called power. Even when power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely, God is still the owner of power. Now, let me give you some more headlines, everyone. 2027, defections hit PDP. Is a big headline here. And then Atiku Wike should leave PDP immediately. Bode George speaks. Wike hails Okowa, Obodiwori support for Tinubu. Wike hails Okowa, Obodiwori support for Tinubu. And then defection of PDP governors is democracy in action. Sani, ex-ACF scribe, is one speaking there. He says defection of PDP governors is democracy in action. It's quite funny, right? That's what it is. The nation is next. This motion. Pencom recovers 1.58 billion naira from defaulting employer. Pencom recovers 1.58 billion naira from defaulting employer. And then Mina designated as alternate airport to Abuja. That is Mina Airport, according to the information, is now like, is an alternative to Abuja Airport. And when I got that story, I had to listen to other person's take or opinion on it. They're saying Mina now is now another Abuja Airport. So it means you're killing the Abuja Airport already. But then that's what it is. Mina designated as alternate airport to Abuja. Tinubu to world leaders, time for climate action is now. Take out terrorists. President Tinubu orders security chiefs. How Nigeria's reforms are faring by Edun and of course Kadoso. I don't know if I would have the time to really play, that audio. I might just maybe a little bit, but if I have the time, okay? Yeah. Moving on quickly now, let's check Daily Post newspaper now for some more headlines. Governors joining APC out of fear and coercion. Daily Momodu speaks here. And as regards killings, enough is enough. Tinubu issues marching order to NSA and service chiefs. Yeah. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has issued marching order to security agencies to tackle insecurity within the country. Yeah, that's what he's done. That's what he said. And then to some of the stories now, Lagos court clash turns deadly as stray bullet kills 16-year-old boy. On 2027, all states in southern Nigeria will vote for Tinubu's re-election, says Joe Ibokwe. It says all states in southern Nigeria will vote for Tinubu's re-election in south. So southeast, southwest, all of them, south will vote for Tinubu. Yes, that's what Joe Ibokwe is saying. And then let's leave that aside. Air Peace shuts flight operations nationwide. That's what we see there. And then let's check up some more headlines. First, outside the country, Trump, Zelensky clash again. Be prudent in spending, IMF tells Nigeria. US peace deal. We have a deal with Russia. Zelensky jeopardizing efforts, says Donald Trump. And then Trump signs executive order to overhaul education accreditation system in the US. Stop conferring titles on people of questionable character. OT cautions Abia monarchs. Yobe University, ASU meets government, makes fresh demand. Okay, let's come back home now to some more, stories. Kano State now, Senator Kawu defects from NNPP to the All Progressives Congress. All states in southern Nigeria will vote for Tinubu's re-election, according to Joe Ibokwe. That's as regards 2027 election. Governor still in opposition, and so Bodiwori becomes governor still in opposition, and so Bodiwori becomes first to join the APC. 8 governors still in opposition, and so Bodiwori becomes first to join the All Progressives Congress. Daily Thrust is next to everyone. And it's got that same headline again. Enough is enough. Tinubu tasks security chiefs to end killings. Kano Senator Kawu Sumaila confirms dumping the new Nigeria People's Party. How street vendors can grow through tech is a piece you might want to read. Yeah, a very beautiful piece you might want to read. How street vendors can grow through tech. Okay, let's move on, everyone. Air Peace suspend flight operations nationwide over NIMET strike. On defection, don't turn Nigeria into dictatorship. Daily Momodu tells Tinubu, don't turn Nigeria into dictatorship. Tinubu meets NSA defense chief amidst widespread insecurity. Delta Governor Okowa dump PDP for APC. End killings now. Now, speakers tell federal government and governors. End killings now. Speakers tell federal government and, of course, governors. Let's see the final one here. New terror group Mahmuda intensifies attacks. And my friend will say, did they watch them now? Did they look them now? Did they look now? These guys don't start, or did they watch you until... Everyone, let's join Vanguard newspaper now for some more headlines. Anti-party activities. Atiku Wike should leave PDP immediately. But the George is the one speaking here. Your reforms inflict hunger, poverty on masses. NLC tells IMF delegation. Your reforms inflict hunger, poverty on masses. NLC tells IMF delegation. And then as regards 2027, Tinubu tightens grip on Southeast, South-South in gale of defections. Tinubu tightens grip on Southeast, South-South in gale of defection. And then, State of the Nation, our biggest problem is over concentration of power. Who is saying this? Agbakoba. Our biggest problem is over concentration of power. Royal Rumble, Oluwo's many battles against Oni is one big one here. And then Jude Okoye, P-Square's elder brother, released from Ikoyi prison after 1.3 billion naira fraud charge. And then on proposed coalition, PDP, not Atiku's private, oh God. PDP, not Atiku's private fiefdom, is Bode George's statement here. Yeah, is not his at all. And then Nigeria must truly value its diaspora. It's a great economic asset. It's a piece you might want to grab there. ECOWAS court judgment on blasphemy and challenges of enforcement is another one again. Soludo's track record of performance, character, and probity. Quadri Alabi's travails as Nigeria's tragedy. Council chairman escapes bandit attack in South Koto's village. Southern monarchs want discreet investigation into Uromi incident. That's what it is right there. Obodiwori will be fully accommodated, says the All Progressives Congress. PDP confused over Obodiwori's defection. Other governors pro-Tinubu position. And then Okowa's defection to APC has vindicated my stance on Atiku, says Wike. Kano lawmaker Kawu defects from NNPP to the All Progressives Congress. And then let's see if we can touch on some more now. Worsening insecurity. Niger government imposes curfew. 11 killed afresh in Benue State. This is Voice of the People, and we are 90.3 FM. Everyone, like I would always say, feel free to join the conversation. All right? Yes, we're streaming on all our social media platforms. Feel free to join me via YouTube. Just go there, go to YouTube, and type Voice of the People 90.3 FM, or in short, VOP 90.3 FM. And then I love it when you join me in the comment section. Let's talk. Let's get your thoughts, your views, your observation, your comments, alongside your query, everyone. Okay? Yeah. And then don't forget that our WhatsApp portal is also open right now. feel very free to join the conversation. The number to the WhatsApp number is 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. Right now, we will join Rufai Oseni, yes, to get his analysis on some of these stories. Everyone, let's join Rufai Oseni right now.
I think to a large extent, we're missing the conversation about insecurity. And it has to be said, insecurity that is bedeviled in Nigeria is a calculated one that the president needs to stand up and do the right thing. This is not the time for the NSC and Governor Alia on ground to be disputing figures or disputing what happened. In the space of 2 days, over 85 people have died in Benue. There's been a resurgence of insecurity. The question we'd like to ask those that are key in this is, what are they doing to the situation of insecurity in Benue? You see, because if we don't rise up and do anything, it's just going to capture the whole country. The country is already suffering from so much economic malaise. I'm here at the IMF summit, and it's just about the economic malaise of the world. Our growth projection and growth outlook has been reduced from about 3% to about 2.6, 2.7%. So there's just a paramount economic malaise. The cost of cooking jollof rice has increased from 2016 till now. In fact, cost of turkey now, a kilo is of about 10,000. Chicken turkey about 10,000. Formerly, it used to be about 1,700 in 2016. So there's a lot of massive insecurity also caused by the state of play of the economy. And the question is, what is President Tinubu doing about it? A lot of the CBN policies are affecting us. A lot of the World Bank policies or the IMF policies that they say we should adopt, removal of subsidy, those things are affecting us. The CBN the other day was saying that money in circulation from 5.04 trillion has reduced to 5 trillion. We are not seeing the impact on the lives of the citizenry. What is this government doing? Amidst all of this, you are having a governor of Niger State that thinks this insecurity is a joke. Now he says he wants to go after those that have dreadlocks. Is that the solution to the problem, I ask?
Okay.
They want to go after those that have dreadlocks. What's the way forward? Is that the solution to the problem? Those that have dreadlocks? What change will that make? You know? And so these are numerous challenges we have. The president called the service chief the other day. So the question is, what effect has that made after calling the service chief? It was after calling the service chief the president arrived that cumulatively that we still had a death toll of over 85 people killed in Benue. What's the solution? Leading up to the elections, a lot of people politicized it. That last election, I remember. Then it was Governor Autumn of Benue that was the problem. The Governor earlier that's supposed to be the savior of Benue now, of the APC, is there. The insecurity situation has worsened. So what are we going to do about all of these issues? I think this is time for a lot of sober reflection in Nigeria. While we are doing all of this, a lot of the politicians are still thinking about 2027. As they talk about some governors decamping, or not, some not decamping. There's a lot of back and forth. So you can see to a large extent that there's a big economic malaise here and there. And as long as we don't fix these problems, we don't get anything done. We don't get anything done. We don't get any success out. And as long as we don't get any success out, there's nothing we can do to be able to achieve a level of sanity in our country. And that's why things are at a standstill as we speak in our country. So we need to look inwards. We need to introspect.
Okay.
As regards the quest for a new pope, let me just give you some updates. The
All right.
conclave will start in about 20 days from now.
Okay.
The Abuja Bishop Kaigama is saying that, yeah, there's been black popes in the past, but these are maybe 100 BC to 400 BC, between that time span. No, 100 to 400 AD. There's been black popes in the past, but the question is, what will be the process like this time?
Okay.
How is it going to work? And who will emerge? So normally what they do in the process of the electing the new pope is, if a pope is not yet, you have new two-thirds majority. If a pope is not yet elected, what happens is that you keep seeing the smoke. The black smoke indicates something, the white smoke indicates something. And the white smoke indicates that they found a new pope. The black smoke indicates that the process is still on. So there are numerous things that are happening in the ecosystem as regards that. A lot of politicking is going now. Let's just hope that a new pope emerges. But the pope will be buried this Saturday. And it's another one, very sad one for the world, losing the pope. A lot of people have called this, he was being, they've tagged him the pope of the poor.
Yeah.
It just shows that life is about legacies. And the legacies you leave behind matters a great deal.
Okay.
The issue of the decamping of the Delta governor, you see, the truth is politicians will do things for their own benefits. But when I was saying that this, lack of coordination in the PDP is going to cost them, this is what they're happening. But if Ifeanyi Okowa is decamping too at this point in time, to the APC. So this was the same Ifeanyi Okowa that said the APC was not good enough, that campaigned against them. What is happening at this point in time? Can it be related to, various matters on ground? All right. Can it be related to his EFCC arrests?
Okay.
Anyway, let's not forget that somebody once said that once you come to the APC, all your sins are forgiven. Don't forget that operatives of financial EFCC arrested former governor of Delta, Ifeanyi Okowa, over alleged diversion of 1.3 trillion funds, amount to 13% derivation for the Federation account between 2015 to 2023. And this story happened on the 5th of November 2024. That was when Punch carried it. So can all this decamping, be associated to this? Investigation has also going on as regards diversion of funds by the former governor to acquire estates in Abuja and Asaba. Could it be the reason for the campaign? I mean, we can only watch and see what is happening in the political terrain, of the states. Interesting times.
Okay. Thank you so much, Rufai Oseni. Everyone, this is VOP FM. Just stay there. I will want to put a call across to Barrister Darlington Agumo. Yeah, we've got a whole lot to talk about, but that will be just right after this. Stay there, don't go nowhere.
Get one amber powder. What's strong kakaraka? What's in the name? Domin amber powder.
Domin Herbal Powder is your immune booster for general well-being. Domin Herbal Powder is organic. Just add a teaspoonful into a small cup of hot water and drink in the morning before meals and evening after meals. Domin Herbal Powder is available in all pharmacies and herbal shops in Nigeria. For bulk purchase, visit Obed Israel Enterprise Nigeria Limited, B33 Jigawa Plaza Trade Fair Market, or Rich Priest Pharmacy, 21 Afolabi Street, Tipper Garage, Egbe, Lagos. For more information, call 0704 591 7000 or for Ghana 054 31 581 95. Domin Herbal Powder is not for persons below 12 years, not for pregnant and nursing mothers. Domin Herbal Powder for your overall well-being. If symptoms persist after 5 days, consult your
I live in
doctor.
Italy. Last month, I have a daughter and a wife. Though I work alone, I just arrived home and in my letter box, I had a letter and it was from the state government addressing to me that to cushion the effect of the high inflation in the society, I'm entitled to go to the nearest post office to get a credit card. That in that credit card, the exchange rate, if I have to compare with the currency in current Nigeria currency, I have almost about 400,000 naira just for me to manage with my family because they understand that the situation is kind of, is bad. But it's not that things were really bad for me. That is how government works. That is how government works. I didn't have to go and stay on the line. I didn't even make any call. It just came to my house without me asking for it. And I'm not an Italian citizen. Don't get that wrong. I'm not an Italian citizen. I work here. So if they can identify me, still, not even their citizen. So how do somebody in Nigeria who is a citizen be thrown back of France as if we live in a refugee camp? Even in a refugee camp, it doesn't even happen like that. You understand? It's a shame. We could be laughing and we could be talking. The crisis in Nigeria is more than normal. It is so obvious that even a blind man can say, I'm tired, I'm fed up with the system. We should tread caution now because we are already on the edge. And it's not that when something happens, then the Westerners will now come and say, no, we don't support anything. We don't do this. We don't. But they have been saying that the people have been complaining and nobody is coming to our aid because they are happy that our government is giving us 1 cup of rice because it will show to them that we are poor and they will continue to give us aid and the leaders are happy.
All right, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Really trying to have connect with Barrister Darlington, but I will keep doing that. But then we'll move on with taking your calls, of course, and reading your messages alongside. I will still try as much as possible to get through to Barrister Darlington Agumo this morning. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call, everyone. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 08171756338. I take that again. 08171756338. If you want to call me, first endeavor to move away from your radio set or turn down the volume. Just about 60 seconds for everyone. Mind what you say on a national radio. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. All right, let's get to the studio lines and, of course, get your thoughts and, of course, your observation. Can we do that now? Like I said, please, first, move away from your radio set so we can hear each other. Thank you so much. All right, let's begin here. Hello, good morning to you. Good morning.
It's Manuel from Search.
All right, welcome. Good morning.
Morning, my brother.
Yeah.
Please, just a question I want to ask. I just want to ask about all these governors defecting from their...
From their what? Okay. All right. I think you would want to finish it. If you can call back. Yeah, thank you. 0700 903 903 903. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Innocent. I'm calling from Amor, the
morning, Innocent.
Yeah, please, I want to talk about this defection of Delta State governor and the others. The truth is, if our positions, whatever they promised on their own side is working, because before this man enters, somehow they said maybe before 2027 that majority of the whole staff will be APC. And it's like it's coming to play. But also what they promised us, they should try to sit up and make these things, the other things they promised us, to be worked out. Because for me as a certain person, I don't want us to be changing. As they change about Jonathan, it's very, very embarrassing to South. So I wish our current president will do the right thing to the whole Nigeria, including South, where he comes from, so that we will be proud to say, yes, we have completed our 8 years. But let them try the best of us to make things happen, because a lot of things is going wrong now. Many people are dying. And I don't know, but maybe because of second tenor, they are still keeping quiet. I know this current president has what it takes to change Nigeria. I don't see any other thing anybody can look for. Unless if it is maybe they are looking for something else, 2027. So we wish him the best. And I believe we will do more. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Innocent, for your comment. Like I said, feel free to also send in your messages, okay? Yeah, feel very free to send in your messages. 08 via WhatsApp 081 717 56338. But to call in 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, Ikami Jude.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
All right. Peter Monse is my name from Shomolu.
Okay.
Ikami Jude, let me start with this question. Does it mean that when a former governor or the sitting governor defect, that the whole citizen of that state have defected? Is that what it means? See, I'm looking at something. In fact, let all the bad eggs be gathered into one basket so that when they will be done away with, we will not have any of them hiding in another party. That's just the way I'm looking at it. Or will there be election in 2027? Or they just be an appointment, confirmation, you have defected, like they say, if you enter APC, all your sins are forgiven. Because for me, I want to believe that if there will be election in 2027, and Nigerians will be allowed to vote, I am telling you that a Nigerian that has suffered, a Nigerian that has lost his dear ones, a Nigerian that has children that cannot go to school, that you cannot eat again, you don't have electricity in your house. I don't think anybody with these senses will want to continue in suffering. I don't think so. Even a madman does not want to suffer. So are you telling me that because people have defected, a governor, lawmakers have defected, that it is the citizens that are suffering that they are going with? I don't think so. So that's why I usually suggest that when we are talking about defection of whether governor or whoever, let us also go into the city and find out the opinion of people. Go and ask those who will vote. Governor has how many votes with his family? A lawmaker has how many votes with his family? Even the party members have how many votes? Put all of them together and put the downtrodden, the suffering citizens together. Then let's go and sample the opinion of those that are suffering who will vote. Ask them, are you also defecting to APC that has tortured you, that has made you handicapped, that has made you to become, somebody who can never feed again? Let's go and ask people. You will find out that people are ready. Nigerians are ready to vote. I said the other day in your session that, look, let all the parties come together and become APC. That Nigerians are the ones that will vote. That what we have now, the opposition we have now, is the Nigerian people and the APC government and Tinubu. That's just it. So the opposition are the people that will vote. And APC, we will press APC. Whoever, let all the parties become APC in Nigeria. It's Nigerian people versus APC. So that's why I say what we should do now is to make sure we try and get an electoral system that there will be no manipulations. And finally, sir, I want to say that there's APC strategizing. To retain this corrupt system, to retain this killer system. Nigerians also, we also should find a way to, strategize, think of what we do. Will we accept them? Let us be ready. They are ready. Let us be ready that if people that we did not vote for come into power, what do we do to them? Do we keep lamenting, or do we find a way to drive them away? If we could drive the military away, why can't we drive people that we did not vote for away? So, as they are strategizing, let us also be strategizing. As they are planning, let us also be planning. That if they will want to hijack our vote, what will we do to them? Do we throw our hands up and say, oh God, come and help us? Or do we pursue them, overtake them, and recover our vote so that we recover Nigeria? Okay. That's just what I want to say this morning, sir. God bless you.
Thank you, Peter Omonse. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that. 0709. I've got several messages this morning, plenty of them. All right, I'll be taking them one by each. Okay, hello, good morning here.
Hello, can you do the good morning?
Good morning.
Yes, Ben from Eva.
Okay.
Can you see what is happening now? Chief of Army Staff is making noise. The president told us to go flush them out in Kwara. Can you step through? It will never be you in Jesus' name. Let's assume that you are there. Will you stay and be waiting for them to come and flush you? These people have moved to Ndo. They have moved to Kogi. They are moved now. They are moved. So many of them are moved to Edo. When they go now, they will say they have flushed them. They are shooting them inside deep forest. That is one thing. They say that they will be voting. INEC will do away with PVC. In Kenya, during the election, it was driver's license, it was ID card, it was international passport they used to vote. They use it to vote. So in Nigeria, we should not deceive ourselves. This one is the best. Let them recognize ID, international passport, and driver's license. You see all this defection is coming. People be 112 states without having any governor. All these governors that are defecting, they have no political value at all. Okay. Ifeanyi Okowa was the vice president to Atiku. Vice president, he was sitting governor. He lost his state to P2OP. He lost it to P2OP. Kwakwanzo, and Ganduje was governor, sitting governor. He lost it to who? He lost it to Kwakwanzo. Matawali was sitting governor. He was contesting for second term. He lost it to PDP. Yaya Bello was sitting governor. He lost senatorial seat to Natasha Akpoti. He was disgraced. Solomon Lalong was a sitting governor. He contested senatorial post. He lost it to PDP. It was Wuru. They used to appeal to chase all the lawmakers away. So all these governors that are defecting, this Makinde told us that it is APC versus Nigerian people. I'm telling you the truth. Peter Monzo said that they have packed them in one basket. It is better they pack all the bad eggs in one basket so that we will see APC is the bad egg. We are the opposition. Do you understand me? And we have always been the opposition. We will disgrace them come 2027. All of them, they are running for their life. The president has threatened them that if they don't join APC, they will not win and they will rig election for them. What we will be fighting now is what? For good electoral act. Good electoral act. We will disgrace all of them. They have no political value. All the states need to be one. In North Central, need to be one. 3 states, we are having governor. If it's 2027, we will not win. We will win the North, win everywhere. Nigeria wants good government. Killing is too much in Nigeria. Okay. The president did not tell them to go to Benue and kill the terrorists. He did not tell them to go to Plateau and kill terrorists. He told them to go to Kwara. And they have been making noise. These people are running away. They will not go and start making noise. Carry military will be collecting more money from villagers. That's what military will do. Then we gather people in IDP camp and be messing them up. That is Nigeria. Nigerian military doesn't fight terrorists. I said they should fund IGO police. He said when they fund him, he will monitor the whole forest from his office. They should fund the military. They are making unnecessary noise. They are not defending Nigerian people. God bless you. Good morning. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning to you too. Thank you. Thank you so much. 0700 903 903 903. Yes. 0700. I'm still trying to, see if I can connect with Barrister Darlington, and so we can have this conversation with him. But let's talk to you first. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Ekami Jude.
Yeah.
How are you this morning?
Doing great.
My name is Mayor from Festac.
Okay.
You see, this defection from PDP to APC, especially the latest one, Delta Governor and Kowa, who was supposed to be a VP candidate article last time. It's just going back to the Abata era when every those people claim that only Abata. Everybody Abata would like to save Nigeria. You have passed through this road before now. I know people like Ganifa Eme will be shaking in their grave, blessed memory. We have passed through this era and we still overcome them. Like Peter Monson said, let all of them enter one basket. Let us know if Nigerian people versus the ruling people, the ruling class, because they have nothing to offer, just for their selfish interest. They are part of, and the same thing that happened to the Abacha era will still happen again.
Okay.
We are waiting for them. Then on the Lagos State Government AG election, you hear that Abacha's son is not going to be local government. That is from father to son. Like they said, you will be governor of Lagos State. That is where the level of democracy that somebody said, kindly said, is in action in Nigeria. So this one is democracy. Please, somebody should tell Joy Ibokwe that the southern votes are not for. He's speaking for himself. He's speaking for himself because we are not voting for the South. Are not. Is not our mouthpiece. The Southerners voted the way they voted last time, and it is not now that they are suffering and dying that they vote differently. That is not the voice of the Southerners. Then the president is still telling us the same story, marching order to NSA and all that. The same story. There's nothing he can offer on this security issue. So let Nigerians come together and form our own coalition and face everybody in APC. Let APC be the only party for all the positions, and let Nigerians be on the other side. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Good morning, Jude. Can be Jude. Yeah, this is Engineer Philip calling from Mayba. Right. You know, can you remember one of the politicians who said some time ago that if you commit a crime and come to APC, your sin is forgiven? Is that right? Yeah, this is what actually is happening. And eventually, if you look at this politician, all of them going to the government APC or whatever, it's like there is an intimidation for them. So if they don't join, you will be arrested. That's one. Coming to Joe Ibokwe. Joe Ibokwe is a hungry politician who eats from the remnants that the ones who are rich and eat. So he's just speaking for himself. Eventually, he's not speaking for the South. You know what I mean? Because nobody knows him in the South, please. Thank you.
That. Okay, close.
Kamishida, good morning. Yeah, you have Mr. Mbako from the pastor. Yeah, talking about the defection of PDP to APC. And Peter Omons, likewise, and one of my brother who called, say, even if they like, let them pack into more baskets. I want to tell Peter Omons, that my brother, the afraid is this. They will use all their mago. We know that we will vote. People will come out because I believe people are hungry. People are no more having confidence in their government or the system of the country which we are into, which everybody will agree. But my fear is this: after we have come out in mass and we have voted the person we want, we all will go home. And they will turn the vote to their own person because they are the people who have INEC. They are the people who have justice, chief justice. They are the people who have the army. They are the people who have police. So that is the problem we are passing through. Okay, look at what happened in the 2023 presidential election. We know who won it. But after that, then turn it. They will tell you, go to court. They are the one who impose in the court.
Okay.
So what are we going to do in this? I want to say, coming 2027, we the people are the people who will vote, not them that differ to parties. So let us hold our votes and say, let us come together. What is the way forward for Nigeria? Because Nigeria is no more working. Everybody knows that. So Nigeria is not working. Let us come together and hold our votes and say we are not going to vote. Or if they want it, let us agitate what happened in NSAS, not by burning police station or beating anybody up. But you see how people came together through the NSAS. Today, SARS is no more by effort of people. But if you relax and say, let us go and vote, let us vote our opponent or let us vote the person we choose, they will go to the INEC, they will change your vote. And they will tell you, go to court. And you're already in the house. You don't have the power to stop them. That is my fear. Right. Let us hold our vote and say, we are not going to vote or sit at home that day. Nobody will come out. Because after you vote them, they will defect to another party. They will tell you indirectly, they are not there for you. That is what they are playing to you. If you are there for you, how the people who voted you as a governor from PDP, without notice, you defect to APC. Is it not betrayed? Is it not indirectly telling you that he doesn't believe in you? They know themselves, they use the seat to settle themselves or their children or their friends. Look at what played in the Liver State. We can betrayed the Liver State, turn it to the APC, and today have jumped to the APC. It's a shame. It's a very big shame. It's a failed country we are into.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Indeed, thank you. I was saying, I said, like someone said, the election, 2027 election is going to be between APC and Nigerians. And hey, look at it. It's like some Nigerians are losing hope already with this gale of defection here and there. They're losing hope. Probably some are thinking, hey, where do we go now? The ones we think are for us are no longer for us. They are now against us. All right? And maybe some other governors will follow suit. Who knows? Hey, that's the truth. They might just wake up one morning and you hear, So now 2027 will now be like, okay, it might be just a free ride, a smooth ride. They might not be snatching or grabbing and running away with anything this time around. Simply just go for the states. All right? Go for the governors. Win the states, and automatically you have it already. And the argument will be, come on, look at it. APC has how many states? How can you be arguing this? And all of that. All right? APC has got 29 states. Huh? So, please don't argue. He won it clean and clear. All right? So, that's why I said, and like some persons also said, the next election, the next general election is going to be between the All Progressives Congress and good Nigerians. And I think INEC is doing something about you voting even without your PVC, right? Okay. Well, I'm just. Oh, it's okay. VOP 90.3 FM. Let's take more of your calls, everyone. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Please, we all see what is going on. The Delta State government was accused of stealing money. The governor, all of them, the party are going to APC. They turned this country to their party, one party system. And we, the masses, we don't want it, favoring the political class and people who are benefiting from them.
Okay.
We that we don't have a stake in them. If Nigerians will have one mind, like that man says, because if we still go out to vote, They are the one controlling the all area of government. They will use it against us. If everybody gets one mind, nobody goes out that day to vote. Let everybody want know that there was no election in Nigeria. I don't know who they will declare. That when we show our own media, that we don't want it. They are operating on their political party, the APC, is a corrupt from the foundation. That was the way they hate is when they got the foundation is what can the body do? The head, the leader himself, they are all corrupt. That's why they are accumulating the bottom of corrupt politicians. They don't even think of the masses. They think of their personal pockets. They're supposed to be one party or two parties. So it's not good. Let them do as that man has said.
All right. Okay. Let's see what plays out. Let's see how it pans out. Hello, good morning to you. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Can we do that?
Good morning to you.
Yes, how's your day going?
Fine, I'm okay. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Mr. Chigozie. I'm calling from Mago.
Okay.
Okay, it can be done. First of all,
Can you move away from your radio set?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Very well.
Okay. I want to remind Nigerians that whatever that might be going on now, we should take it, it is just faith. And what we allow is what will come to pass. But if we don't allow it, it will not come to pass. If we are, how will I put it? If we remember history, we will know that something like this has happened before. So no matter the level of detection that is ongoing, Nigerian vote will still speak. And it all goes back to us re-strategizing as Nigerians. See, whether we like it or not, if we don't vote, somebody will still go in there. And if we vote, somebody will still go in there. So Nigerians saying that we should not vote, we should be apathy. My dear, you are making the issue worse. More worse than not vote, not coming out to vote. So we must prepare ourselves as Nigerians. Come out that day and vote. And it all starts now. Start speaking to your family members. Start speaking to your associates. Start speaking to your colleagues. Because if we don't do that, we'll keep on making the issue worse. Like we have seen now, we're almost heading to a dictatorship and an authoritarian system, a one-party system. This is not democracy. Democracy is opposition. And now it's now between Nigeria and the current government. And Nigeria will be the opposition, no more the political party. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Now, let me break down some of these stories for you quickly. You need to hear this. Opposition political parties, especially the PDP, the New Nigeria People's Party, and of course the Labour Party, are bleeding as some of their prominent members have dumped their platforms for the APC. Concerned by the wave of defections to the APC, the PDP and the NNPP and the coalition of united political parties have accused the APC-led federal government of exploiting state resources to coerce their members and other politicians into switching allegiance to the ruling party. And now, let's get to Lagos State now. The vice chairman of Agege local government area in Lagos State, all right, Mr. Olugbenga Abiola, has withdrawn his interest to vie for the chairmanship position of the local government in the upcoming July 12, 2025 council election. Abiola said he stepped down for Obasa's son. Yes. Okay, that's what it is. And then, as regards INEC's move to legalize voting without PVC, let me give you more information. INEC has expressed willingness to allow eligible Nigerians without PVC to vote in the 2027 general elections, but insists that such a move must be backed by legislative amendments. So it has to be from the legislature. It has to be an amendment of whatever it is now, okay? So that it will allow everyone who doesn't have PVC to vote. Do you understand? For me, I think it's a good one, but with those guys do the needful. Because this idea of, scampering for your PVC, moving here and there, and you want to vote, and some people getting to travel from Orile to Ikeja and all of that because they want to vote, all of these will end. So if you don't have a PVC, you are good to vote. But then, let's see how it all pans out. Let's see how it happens. All right? But let me also let you know that the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has ordered a security outreach to the hotbeds of recent killings, Plateau, Benue, and Borno, to restore peace to areas wrecked by mass killings and bomb attacks. Yeah. The National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, revealed these to State House correspondents after a 4-hour security briefing with the President at the Auso Villa in Abuja. So, Tinubu is demanding fresh security blueprint from, intelligence chiefs. All right? And hey, I don't know what you think about this story. The total number of local and foreign companies exempted from remitting tax revenue to, government coffers increased to about 105 as of December 2024. Dangote Fertilizers, Meccano International Limited, and about 103 others are excluded by the federal government from tax payment. Dangote, Meccano, and 103 others get federal government's tax waiver. That story is somehow to some Nigerians like, what? Okay, hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you.
I just everybody. How's the work?
All right.
Yeah, my brother. I did hear some advice when our Nigerian youth parents give concerning to see satisfaction when the election time reach. Not to help us to almost waiting the last call. So okay, not to help us. Because to help us with the what's our problem they go. Maybe we're supposed to come out so that's what we plan to the fight. So we'll get time really. So now we're supposed to know how this country is supposed to get. Make it do okay. And look at the answers. Everyone will come out. All the whole state, everybody come out. Then the thing what we fight for, it happens. It's okay for everybody. Look at Kenya also. When they come out in March, so now that kind of preparation, no be to sit and keep them quiet. Okay, look at now. If the soldier now is stand, if the gun will carry 20 bullets, and if he 100 people they come for your front, no be to throw away gun wrong. Okay, now I'm not even like sit down. It's no good. No sit down. No come out and take action.
Thank you.
I think we'll do okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate your call. Thank you a whole lot. Now, let's get back to reading your messages again. Just a few of them, and then we'll take more calls. Now, Onyekachi Mwachuku from Ajao Estate has this to say. He said, these governors defecting to APC have cased with the EFCC. But let me tell them that one day they will run to sea, and sea will be boiling. They will run to the rock, and the rock will be melting. Onyekachi, these your words are very strong. Umwaje Osadebe in Shasha is saying that the defection from BDP to APC is a long-known secret, especially in Delta State. It is a mark of immaturity and political horse trading without justification. Our youths are watching, and tomorrow will tell them stories that have no meaning. This crop of politicians have killed the country. They are the most corrupt and heartless people I have seen. The outcome of all this will soon be made known. What a shame. That's what he's got to say. Okay. Good morning, Nigerians. I'm Daniel from Ikorodu. Agbaike, right? Okay. All the governors, the campaign to APC is fear of Tinubu promising to take all PDP states, and let's wait for another English or federal government. Enough is enough. Let's wait for the outcome. God give us good leaders. That's what he is also saying there. All the office holders presently defecting to APC are all thieves. They are only looking for garments to cover and carry their loot away. Friday, yeah, has got that to say. And then Ibezim is saying, please, I want to ask, what is the mission of the APC to Nigeria? With these, Nigeria is moving to doom. I weep for Nigeria. Please let them release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Is not the problem of this country. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed day to you too. And then Benjamin from Shogunle, he said, it is very unfortunate that the situation Nigeria finds herself politically. How can one who is mentally sound, they come to APC that have brought Nigerians to her knees, begging for daily bread for survival? It is a killing of Nigerian masses by bandits, Boko Haram, headsmen and others that is attracting politicians to join APC. Nigeria is trending on dangerous zone politically. The international communities are watching, seeing all these. See, leave international communities, sir. Just leave these people. Leave these people. Nobody get our time, or everybody they fight in own battle by himself. For instance, look at Donald Trump. He not send anybody. He not send anybody. I'm telling you. So let's just leave that aside. Okay. Hello. Good morning to you.
Hello, Judy.
Top of the morning. What's your
Good
name?
morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
This is Mr. Tony.
Hey. Welcome.
I don't know what exactly is wrong with Nigerians. I need to ask these questions. What exactly is really wrong with us as a people, if there is any language like that? I don't really get what is really going on. Did you give any news, or did any tabloid, did any news media pick up any news from the north today? I just want to know. I got a call yesterday that a whole community in Zamfara was ransacked completely yesterday. Nobody said anything about it. Yes,
okay.
In Zamfara state. Completely ransacked. Bandits went there and, in fact, took away everything. Let me say almost everything. You know, I keep saying this.
Terrible.
I would prefer that I should be fact checked. I always say this so that to avoid any form of misinformation. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
This village, they had their stock, what they have harvested. These guys who went there, ransacked everything, took everything away. No policeman attended to them. So sometimes I look at these politicians, sometimes even the so-called big boys who are politicians in the north, they don't invest in the north anymore. Food security, this and that, and things are not going well, no investors and everything. You expect those foreigners that you are going to visit to come in and invest in your country? For Christ's sakes, what are we doing as a people? Everybody is just talking about defection, talking about politicians and what have you. Nobody is talking about what will sustain us as a country. You keep talking about politicians. The food basket of the nation is under siege as we are talking to you right now. Now, the president was in close-up meeting with the service chiefs. What was the outcome? Did anybody brief the press over what they discussed? Enough is enough. Go and do this. For Christ's sake, as if you're talking to primary school children to go and clear grass. You can imagine, Judy. I don't understand, because although I don't blame you, it is what you see on the newspaper, that's what you read. But sometimes I blame our media in this country. Nobody wants to talk about what is going on right there in the north. I am hoping to go back by tomorrow or next tomorrow, and I wonder what news and what exactly I am going to meet. I have said, please, Judy, please come and invest like 20 million, please, into farming. Please, I beg you. Stop laughing now. Stop this one that you're talking about.
Let's think carefully. Number one. Cambia.
Where are you coming to? Where are you going to? No, let's face it. If we cannot sustain ourselves comfortably and sufficiently, we are going nowhere. Okay. I just hope for the best, and I just hope that we'll get it right someday. Security-wise, I have to emphasize on that. Security-wise, we have to get it right. Good morning, and have a nice day.
Good morning to you. Thank you so much. All right, let me connect with a political analyst. Yeah, a political enthusiast. He is Frank Ayala. All right? Frank Ayala is going to be answering some questions right now. Take a listen to him. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Judy. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Top of the morning to you.
Good morning, listener. Yes.
Now,
good to be with you again.
Thank you so much. All right, let's talk quickly. This gale of defection here and there, according to my friend, here and there. What is really going on, and what is the hope of the PDP or other political parties, in your own opinion?
Thank you once again, Jude. I don't think there is a defection here.
What do you mean?
I don't think there's a defection. What I see is an incompetent governor who is trying to look for a safe haven. The current governor of Delta, as it stands today, is a failure that is looking for where to hide. Who are those people defecting? Hello, are you getting me, sir?
I can hear you.
Okowa is being accused of 1.3 trillion. I don't know. Are those people not the defectors?
Okay.
So, and again, if you look at the defectors, look at their speech. They want to go and support the president to enable them deliver Delta State. Okay. Deliver Delta State of what?
Okay.
The allocation they've collected for 2 years, can he account for it? That aside, what the current president is trying to do, they have seen it very clearly that the North has abandoned him. He's looking at a situation where he could gather more strength from the South to see if eventually the North did not support him, the number could still come in. That's why he's looking at Delta. He's looking at Delta. He's looking at River. He's also planning for Akwa Ibom.
Oh, really?
Yes. Don't be surprised if those who also announce their own. Because he's looking for to get more number from River, Akwa Ibom, and Delta to support Edo. So that if the figures are coming in from Kaduna, because it's clear, he has lost Kaduna, he has lost Northwest. Even the Northeast is not too sure. North Central is a no-no because of the security. So, if you look at the defection, for me, you cannot really account for that defection now until 6 months before the election.
All right. Okay.
I don't think there's a defection now.
Joe Ibokwe even said it. He said all states in southern Nigeria will vote for Tinubu's re-election. Joe Ibokwe said.
Yeah, because they know that they've lost the North completely. They know. Even in the South, who is voting for Tinubu in the South? I'm a Southerner. I don't think me will ever. I don't think so, because there's nothing to anchor my voting on. There's nothing to anchor my conviction on. Jude, in Plateau, you know what's going on as we speak. In Benue, we are all aware. In Niger, in Zamfara, even Kebbi. Judy, try to travel within Lagos and Benin and see how your BP will be reading when you get there. We know what happened in Urume. So Tinubu has completely failed. APC is a complete disaster that have come to happen to Nigeria. So they are now looking for a way to gather some people to create an impression that people are following them because they are doing well. My brother, what is the state of the economy as we speak?
Okay.
Please take a walk around the street in the evening. This is some major traffic environment. You see people, elderly people begging in the streets. Those are the people they say they have taken care of. What is the inflation as of today? What's the exchange rate? Where did they meet our what do you call it? Liter. How much per liter of fuel? When PDP was living in 2015 May, our exchange rate was 197 naira to $1. Today we are talking over $1,600 naira per dollar. Is that the government who are defecting to, is it the same as cancer, 4th level cancer? So, Jude, for me, anybody can defect, but the reality on the street is already facing Tinubu.
Frank Ayala.
So I don't see that as a defection. I'm seeing it as an attempt to save their political shame.
Frank Ayala, our time is up. I have been trying to reach out to you, but I don't know what happened. Our time is really up. I would want us to have a very robust conversation because I know you are a man that is so mounted and you are very objective without fear or favor. I would love us to have this conversation on Monday, if possible.
It's fine.
Yes.
It's fine.
By 8:30 Monday, we have a whole lot to talk about. Right?
Okay.
Thank you so much, Frank Ayala. I appreciate you for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you to my brother.
Don't worry. I know some persons would say, oh God, don't worry. Frank Ayala will be with me on Monday here. By the grace of God, Frank Ayala will be here. He will join me here. And we'll have a lot to talk about. My name is Jude. Because of my time, don't worry, I'll come back by 10:30 or 11 a.m. and we'll have a lot to talk about still. Okay? IKAMIJUDEH is how to spell my name on all social media platforms. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, everywhere. Ikami Jude is my name. I love you all so much, and I will be with you later in the day. From me to you, to have a beautiful morning. All right? Yeah, I'm out of here.
Please note, the views and opinions expressed